Here's everything you need to know about 4000 PSI concrete, why it's the only choice for driveways. Here's what you need to know. Why the standard 3000 PSI mix used by most builders is designed to fail. Quick answer: replace your driveway if you see alligator cracking, cracks wider than a quarter inch, standing water, sunken sections, or hollow sounds when tapped. These indicate sub-base failure. Patching only lasts 6 to 12 months. Moving on to what PSI concrete should I use for a driveway? Use 4000 PSI concrete for driveways, not the 3000 PSI residential mix most contractors use. 4000 PSI concrete is 33% stronger, significantly denser, and lasts 25 to 30 years compared to 10 to 15 years for 3000 PSI. The cost difference is minimal, about $200 to $400 more for a standard driveway, but the lifespan difference is dramatic. Next up, 3000 PSI versus 4000 PSI concrete comparison. Factor 3000 PSI 4000 PSI compressive strength 3000 lbs/SQ inch 4000 lbs/SQ inch. Typical lifespan 10-15 years 25-30 plus years. Density more porous denser, less permeable. Freeze-thaw resistance poor excellent. Let's talk about why PSI matters for your driveway. PSI, pounds per square inch, measures how much compressive force concrete can withstand before failing. But the real difference between 3000 and 4000 PSI isn't just strength, it's density. 3000 PSI concrete is more porous with microscopic holes throughout the slab. Water enters these holes, freezes, expands, and destroys the surface from within. This process, called spalling or scaling, is why driveways in newer subdivisions often look terrible after just a few winters. 4000 PSI concrete is significantly denser, making it nearly waterproof by comparison. Water can't penetrate, so freeze-thaw cycles cause minimal damage. Here's the deal with the hidden cost of cheap concrete. Contractors save 20 to 40 per cubic yard using 3000 PSI instead of 4000 PSI. On a standard driveway, 5 to 7 cubic yards, that's 100 to 280 in material savings. They pocket the difference while you inherit a driveway that fails in half the time. The math is simple: pay 200 to 400 more upfront for 4000 PSI, or pay 4000 to 8000 for a full replacement in 10 to 15 years. Now let's look at why 4000 PSI is the commercial standard. Bridge decks and parking garages use 4000 PSI minimum because they need decades of service under heavy loads. Higher cement content creates a denser matrix that resists water penetration. Better finishing with more cement paste for a smoother, more professional surface. Built-in safety margin if the mix gets slightly too wet during pouring. Moving on to the admixture advantage. Quality 4000 PSI concrete includes admixtures that further improve performance. For a free quote, visit localconcretecontractor.com. Thanks for watching.